Success begins with focus. It is the single most powerful tool you possess. The moment you learn to focus your mind with unwavering clarity, you step into a force that propels you forward like nothing else. Imagine your mind as a magnifying glass. When sunlight is scattered, it warms but doesn't burn. When sunlight is concentrated through the lens, it creates an intense, burning point of energy. Your thoughts work the same way. Scattered and distracted, they produce little heat or progress. But when you focus on one clear point with intent and purpose, you create a blazing force that can ignite your entire life. Distraction is the enemy of success. In every moment, your attention is pulled in countless directions. Social media, worries about the future, regrets from the past, endless noise that clouds your mind. Every second spent scattered is a second lost in your pursuit. The truth is that your time, energy, and thoughts are finite resources. Where you place them matters. What you consistently think about, plan for, and act upon is what will shape your reality. When you focus your mind relentlessly on what truly matters, you begin to align your energy with your goals. This alignment creates unstoppable momentum. There is no success without focus. It is the gatekeeper that separates the dreamers from the achievers. Many have ideas, talents, and potential, but without focus, those gifts scatter into nothingness. The ability to concentrate your mental, emotional, and physical energy on your highest priorities is what turns potential into reality. Think about the most successful people you know. Behind their accomplishments lies a simple but powerful truth. They chose to focus on a few key things and committed to them with their whole being. Focus is not merely about attention, it is about intention. It is a deliberate decision to reject distractions and tune your mind like a finely crafted instrument. It demands discipline to say no to what does not serve your purpose. It asks for courage to stay the course even when the noise around you tempts you to stray. When you focus, you don't just work harder, you work smarter. You conserve your energy, sharpen your efforts, and amplify your results. This is the hidden secret that most overlook. Your thoughts are seeds. Whatever you water in your mind grows. If you nurture doubt, fear, and distraction, they grow strong, choking your progress. But if you feed focus, belief, and determination, they blossom into unstoppable power. This is why focus is not just a skill. It is a mindset, a habit, a way of life. It transforms your daily routine, your conversations, your decisions, and ultimately, your destiny. This is the result of attention. Your result of commitment. The power of focus also creates clarity. When your mind is clear and directed, confusion disappears. You begin to see your path with sharper vision. The fog of overwhelm lifts, and what once seemed impossible becomes within reach. Focus reveals priorities, cuts through complexity, and uncovers the essential few from the trivial many. It allows you to channel your effort where it truly counts. This focus does not come naturally to most. It requires training, persistence, and intention. Start by identifying the one thing that matters most, your highest goal, your deepest desire. Commit to returning your attention to it daily, regardless of distractions or setbacks. Guard your time like a precious treasure. Remove distractions that pull you away. Create rituals that anchor your focus. Remember, every great achievement in history was born from this kind of relentless attention. When you master focus, you step into your power. You become the architect of your life, no longer a victim of circumstances. You move from reaction to creation. The noise fades, the distractions fall away, and you find yourself moving forward with purpose, strength, and clarity. Your potential is limitless when your mind is focused. The moment you decide to harness this force, success becomes inevitable. Never underestimate the power of focus. It is the spark that ignites the fire of achievement. It is the key that unlocks your potential and opens the door to a life you've only dreamed of. If you want to succeed, you must first master the art of focus. Without it, talent, knowledge, and effort scatter to the winds. With it, you create a powerful current that carries you forward, unstoppable and unbreakable. Start today. Choose what deserves your focus and pour your energy into it like your life depends on it, because it does. Focus is the beginning, the middle, and the end of success. Everything else flows from this simple, powerful truth. The choice is yours. What will you focus on? Without clarity of purpose, effort becomes aimless. It's like setting sail without knowing your destination. You can row endlessly and still find yourself lost at sea. Purpose is the anchor that holds you steady amidst life's storms. It is the reason that fuels your desire to keep going when challenges rise. When you have a clear and compelling purpose, every step you take feels meaningful and directed. It gives your life a deeper sense of meaning, beyond fleeting pleasures or random achievements. A defined purpose is more than just a goal. It's a guiding force that aligns your thoughts, emotions, and actions. It answers the question, why am I doing this? This question is the foundation of all success. Without a powerful why, motivation will eventually fade. You might start strong, but without purpose, you will burn out or be distracted by easier temptations. Purpose gives you the resilience to persevere, even when progress is slow or obstacles seem insurmountable. It is the internal compass that points you toward your true north, keeping you on track when the path grows difficult. When your purpose is clear, your decisions become easier. You no longer waste energy second-guessing yourself or chasing every shiny object. Instead, you say yes only to what aligns with your vision and no to distractions that dilute your efforts. This clarity filters every choice you make, making your journey more efficient and focused. It also draws like-minded people and opportunities into your life, creating a powerful ecosystem that supports your growth. Purpose ignites passion, the fuel that energizes your every action. When your purpose resonates deeply, it stirs something within you that can't be silenced. This passion pushes you to take risks, to embrace discomfort, and to keep moving forward even when others give up. It transforms work into fulfillment and struggle into growth. Without purpose, success feels hollow and fleeting. With purpose, every achievement becomes a stepping stone toward a meaningful life. Defining your purpose requires honesty and reflection. It's not about what others expect of you or what looks impressive. It's about what truly moves your heart and mind. Take the time to discover what you care about most. What legacy do you want to leave? What impact do you want to have on the world? Your purpose is the answer to these questions. Once found, it becomes the beacon that lights your way, making success not just possible, but inevitable. Success demands more than desire. It demands decisiveness. The power to decide with clarity and firmness is what separates those who achieve greatness from those who drift endlessly in doubt. When you hesitate, you lose precious time and energy. Indecision creates paralysis, confusion, and missed opportunities. But when you make a definite decision, you set a powerful force in motion. Your mind begins to align, your actions become consistent, and your path becomes clear. Making a firm decision means more than just picking an option. It means committing yourself fully to a course of action, even when the outcome is uncertain. The moment you decide, you free yourself from the endless loop of what-ifs and self-doubt. Your brain stops searching for alternatives and focuses all its resources on making that decision succeed. This commitment creates momentum, and momentum fuels progress. Without this kind of decisiveness, even the best plans remain dreams. The power of a definite decision lies also in the clarity it brings to your intentions. When you decide firmly, your mind no longer wanders between conflicting desires or distractions. Instead, it locks onto a single purpose with unwavering focus. This focus not only increases your efficiency, but also builds confidence. Confidence grows because you trust your choice and your ability to see it through. That trust becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, increasing your chances of success dramatically. It's important to understand that making a definite decision doesn't mean you will never face challenges or doubts. It means that despite fear or uncertainty, you choose to move forward with conviction. This courage to decide and act in the face of uncertainty is what shapes your destiny. People who succeed are not those who never feel doubt. They are those who refuse to let doubt stop them. They understand that decisions can be refined later, but the act of deciding is the true catalyst for change. To cultivate the power of decision, start practicing today. Identify areas in your life where you've been stuck, hesitant, or indecisive. Then, commit to making a clear choice and acting on it immediately. Avoid the trap of overthinking or waiting for perfect conditions. They rarely come. Remember, your future depends on the choices you make right now. Every definite decision you make builds the foundation of your success. Persistence is the relentless force that turns dreams into reality. It is what separates those who give up from those who win. The road to success is never smooth or straight. It is filled with obstacles, setbacks, and failures that test your resolve. Many start with passion but lose momentum when difficulties arise. Persistence means refusing to quit, no matter how hard the journey becomes. It is the refusal to let temporary defeat define your destiny. When you persist, you transform failures into stepping stones. Every setback carries a lesson, every challenge builds strength, and every no pushes you closer to a yes. Persistence teaches you to keep going even when progress seems invisible. It builds resilience, the ability to bounce back stronger each time life knocks you down. The world respects and rewards those who refuse to surrender because persistence is proof of true commitment and belief in your vision. Persistence is not blind stubbornness. It is a disciplined determination, a steady push forward with faith in your goals. It means learning from mistakes and adjusting your course, but never abandoning your purpose. It requires patience to endure long periods of hard work and faith that your efforts will pay off. The people who succeed are those who see obstacles not as reasons to quit, but as invitations to grow, adapt, and improve. This relentless spirit creates momentum that compounds over time. Each small effort adds to the last, building a powerful current that carries you through challenges. Success rarely happens overnight. It is the result of consistent, persistent action day after day. The secret is to keep moving forward, no matter how slow or difficult the progress may seem. Persistence turns the impossible into the inevitable. To cultivate persistence, embrace the mindset that failure is part of the process, not the end. Every setback is temporary if you refuse to stop. Remind yourself why you started and hold that vision close. When discouragement creeps in, draw strength from your purpose and the knowledge that persistence is your greatest weapon. No matter what, keep going. The world belongs to those who persist. A dream without a definite plan is like a ship without a rudder, directionless and vulnerable to the winds of chance. To transform your ambitions into reality, you need a clear, actionable roadmap. A definite plan turns vague hopes into specific steps. It takes the chaos of ideas swirling in your mind and organizes them into a structured path. Without this plan, progress is random, slow, and easily derailed by distractions or doubts. Creating a definite plan is more than just writing down a list of tasks. It requires thoughtful reflection on your goals and breaking them down into manageable, prioritized actions. This plan acts as your guide, helping you focus your energy on what truly matters. It allows you to track progress and adjust your approach as needed. When you follow a clear plan, you avoid wasting time on unproductive efforts. Your steps become deliberate, efficient, and aligned with your ultimate vision. However, a plan is not a rigid blueprint. Life is unpredictable and circumstances change. The power of a definite plan lies in its flexibility, its ability to adapt while keeping you focused on your end goal. You learn to balance commitment with openness to new information, refining your strategies without losing sight of your destination. This adaptability ensures you remain resilient in the face of obstacles, ready to pivot without losing momentum. The act of planning also builds confidence. When you know your next steps, you feel empowered and less overwhelmed by the magnitude of your goals. Planning breaks down big dreams into achievable milestones, making success feel within reach. This sense of progress fuels motivation and sustains your drive over the long haul. A definite plan transforms ambition into action and hope into results. Start by defining your ultimate goal clearly. Then work backward to identify the necessary steps to get there. Set deadlines, allocate resources, and anticipate potential challenges. Keep your plan visible and revisit it regularly to stay on course. Remember, a goal without a plan remains a wish. Your plan is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. Without it, success remains a distant dream. Your mental attitude shapes everything in your life. It is the lens through which you view the world and yourself. A positive mental attitude acts as a powerful ally, fueling your resilience, creativity, and determination. When you choose to see challenges as opportunities instead of obstacles, your entire experience shifts. Positivity is not about ignoring difficulties or pretending everything is perfect. It's about consciously choosing to focus on solutions, growth, and what you can control, even in the face of adversity. Negativity, on the other hand, is a silent killer of dreams. Doubt, fear, and pessimism sap your energy and cloud your judgment. Negative thoughts create a mental environment where failure is more likely to take root. When your mind dwells on what could go wrong, you become paralyzed by fear or trapped in a cycle of inaction. This toxic mindset limits your potential and blinds you to opportunities. The way you think is the foundation upon which all your actions rest. Choose to build that foundation strong and positive. Cultivating a positive mental attitude requires conscious effort and practice. It starts with awareness, catching yourself when negative thoughts arise and choosing to replace them with constructive ones. Surrounding yourself with positivity through uplifting books, people, and environments reinforces this mindset. Gratitude, daily affirmations, and visualization are tools that train your brain to focus on what is possible rather than what is lacking. Over time, positivity becomes a habit, an automatic response to life's challenges. This mindset doesn't guarantee an easy path, but it guarantees a powerful one. When you approach your goals with optimism, you find solutions where others see only problems. Your energy multiplies and your confidence grows. So, once again, challenges become stepping stones instead of roadblocks. The power of a positive mental attitude lies in its ability to transform your reality by transforming your thoughts first. This shift is the secret behind every successful person's journey. Remember, your mind is your greatest asset or your greatest liability. You choose which it becomes every day. Embrace positivity, not as a naive hope, but as a strategic tool that will carry you through the toughest moments. Your attitude is your anchor and your wings. It keeps you grounded and helps you soar. Choose to cultivate a positive mental attitude and you unleash a force that no obstacle can withstand. Desire alone is not enough to achieve success. Without self-discipline, even the strongest dreams can fade into regret. Self-discipline is the bridge between your goals and your achievements. It is the power to control your actions, resist temptation, and stay committed to your path, even when motivation wanes. This inner strength shapes your daily habits, which in turn shape your future. Success is not the result of one heroic effort, but the sum of countless small decisions made with discipline. When you master self-discipline, you gain control over your impulses. You learn to say no to distractions and yes to what serves your highest purpose. This control doesn't restrict you, rather it frees you from the chaos of inconsistency. It allows you to create routines that build momentum and make progress inevitable. Every disciplined choice strengthens your willpower and reinforces your belief that you can achieve what you set out to do. Over time, self-discipline transforms your character and your life. Self-discipline also teaches patience. Success rarely happens overnight. It requires sustained effort over time. Discipline keeps you moving forward even when results are slow or invisible. It helps you overcome the natural urge to quit when faced with difficulties. This steady persistence is what separates those who reach their goals from those who give up too soon. By cultivating self-discipline, you build endurance, focus, and the resilience necessary for long-term success. To develop self-discipline, start small. Identify one habit or behavior that moves you closer to your goal and commit to it daily. Remove temptations and distractions that derail your focus. Use reminders, schedules, and accountability to keep yourself on track. Celebrate small wins to build confidence and motivation. Remember, every act of discipline is an investment in your future success. The more you practice, the stronger your discipline becomes, and the easier it is to conquer bigger challenges. In the end, self-discipline is the foundation upon which all achievement rests. Talent, knowledge, and opportunity mean little without it. It is the difference between dreaming and doing, between hoping and becoming. When you choose to master yourself, you unlock a power greater than any external force. This power propels you forward, making success not just possible but inevitable. Confidence is the fuel that powers action. Without it, even the clearest plans and strongest desires can stall. Confidence isn't about being perfect or knowing everything. It's about trusting yourself enough to take the next step despite uncertainty. When you believe in your ability to overcome challenges, you create a powerful momentum that propels you forward. This belief transforms fear into courage and hesitation into boldness, opening doors that doubt would keep shut. True confidence is built through consistent action and experience. Every time you face a fear or tackle a challenge, you prove to yourself that you are capable. These small victories accumulate, creating a solid foundation of self-trust. Confidence grows when you stop waiting for permission or perfect conditions and start acting anyway. It's a muscle that strengthens the more you use it, and the more you stretch beyond your comfort zone, the more resilient it becomes. Confidence also shapes how others perceive you. When you carry yourself with certainty, you inspire trust and respect. This external feedback creates a positive cycle. People support you, opportunities multiply, and your belief in yourself deepens. Conversely, lack of confidence can limit your potential by causing hesitation, missed chances, and self-sabotage. Cultivating confidence is not about arrogance. It's about recognizing your worth and embracing your potential. To build confidence, start by setting achievable goals that stretch your limits. Celebrate progress and learn from setbacks without harsh judgment. Surround yourself with positive influences who encourage and uplift you. Practice self-compassion and affirm your strengths daily. Visualization techniques, where you imagine success vividly, also prepare your mind to believe in your capability. The journey to confidence is ongoing, but every step forward is a victory that strengthens your foundation. Remember, confidence is not a fixed trait, but a skill you can develop. It empowers you to take risks, persist through challenges, and seize opportunities. When you cultivate genuine confidence, you unlock your potential and move closer to the success you seek. It is the quiet force that turns dreams into reality, one courageous step at a time. Action is the bridge between dreams and reality. Without it, even the clearest purpose, the strongest desire, and the best plans remain nothing but ideas. Taking consistent, focused action transforms your vision into tangible results. Action is the language of commitment. It tells the world and yourself that you are serious about your goals. Every step forward builds momentum, turning abstract hopes into concrete achievement. The power of action lies in its ability to create progress, no matter how small. Even the tiniest effort, repeated daily, compounds over time to produce extraordinary outcomes. Waiting for the right moment or perfect conditions is a trap that kills dreams. The perfect moment rarely arrives, but the moment you decide to act can be now. Action breaks the cycle of procrastination and doubt, replacing hesitation with momentum. It pushes you out of your comfort zone and into growth. Taking action also teaches you invaluable lessons. Through doing, you learn what works and what doesn't. You discover your strengths, weaknesses, and limits. Failure becomes a teacher, not a threat. Each attempt, successful or not, brings you closer to mastery. This iterative process sharpens your skills and refines your plans. The more you act, the clearer your path becomes, and the more confident you grow in your ability to navigate it. It's important to remember that action without direction can lead to burnout or wasted effort. That's why focus and purpose must guide your actions. Each step you take should be deliberate and aligned with your goals. This combination of focused action and persistence creates unstoppable momentum. It turns obstacles into opportunities and dreams into realities. Begin today by identifying one small action that moves you closer to your goal. Commit to doing it consistently, regardless of how you feel or what challenges arise. Build the habit of action into your daily routine. Remember, success is not reserved for the lucky or the gifted. It is earned by those who keep taking action, no matter what. Your future is created by what you do right now. Success is not an isolated event. It is the result of aligning multiple forces within yourself. It is the harmonious combination of purpose, decision, persistence, planning, attitude, discipline, confidence, and action working together toward a singular goal. When these elements come together, they form an unstoppable momentum that carries you beyond obstacles and doubt. The power to succeed lies not in luck or external factors, but in your ability to integrate these essential principles into your daily life. Understanding that success is a system rather than a one-time achievement shifts your perspective. It encourages patience and consistency because you realize that every small choice matters. Each decision to focus, to persist, to act, and to maintain a positive attitude compounds over time. Success becomes less about giant leaps and more about steady progress. This system creates a foundation so strong that no external setback can shake your commitment or derail your journey. When these forces align, you experience a profound transformation, not just in your results, but in who you become. You develop resilience in the face of failure, clarity in moments of confusion, and courage when fear threatens to paralyze you. You begin to see challenges as opportunities to grow rather than threats to avoid. This mindset change is often the greatest victory of all because it sustains you through the inevitable ups and downs of the journey. The key is deliberate integration. Don't focus on just one area while neglecting the others. Strengthen your purpose. Sharpen your decision-making. Cultivate persistence. Create clear plans. Nurture a positive attitude. Build discipline. Develop confidence. And take consistent action. Each element reinforces the others, creating a cycle of growth and success. Neglecting any part weakens the whole system. Success is not about perfection, but balance and commitment. Remember, the three most important things you need to succeed are not secrets hidden from you. They are principles available to anyone willing to embrace them fully. These principles don't guarantee a life free of struggle, but they guarantee a life where struggle leads to growth and triumph. Success is within your reach. It begins with focus on these essential elements, and it grows as you live them every day. Your future is built on the foundation you lay now.